Hey there, welcome back to Canada Life. Hope you are all doing good, where we help you navigate life in Canada. Today we are going to talk about the several significant changes have been made to Canada's Temporary Foreign Worker TFW program in year 2025 to 2026. If you're interested in this topic, stick around until the end of the video. Still, you are dreaming to migrate to Canada, this is the channel you must follow and subscribe. Then make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and family who are also interested in coming to Canada. And be sure to click the notification bell so you never miss upcoming update from us. Let's jump into the video further delay. In 2024 and 2025, several significant changes have been made to Canada's Temporary Foreign Worker TFW program. These adjustments aim to reduce reliance on foreign labor and prioritize Canadian workers. Here are the key updates. 1. Caps on low-wage foreign workers. 10% workforce cap. Employers are now restricted to hiring a maximum of 10% of their workforce as temporary foreign workers TFWs for low-wage positions. This is a reduction from previous caps, which allowed for higher percentages in certain industries. Exceptions for key sectors. There are exemptions for essential sectors like healthcare, construction, and food processing, where the cap is increased to 20%. This adjustment ensures that industries experiencing acute labor shortages can still rely on foreign workers where Canadian workers are unavailable. 2. Work permit duration. Reduced permit duration. For low-wage positions, the duration of TFW permits has been reduced from 2 years to 1 year. This change primarily applies to most sectors, with the intent to encourage faster transitions between foreign and domestic workers. Exceptions in primary agriculture. The agriculture sector is exempt from this rule, allowing longer permit durations. This exception recognizes the seasonal and labor-intensive nature of agriculture, where prolonged permits are essential for ensuring a stable workforce. 3. Refusal to process LMIAs in high unemployment areas. No LMIAs in regions with 6% plus unemployment. The government will not process labor market impact assessments LMIAs for low-wage positions in regions where the unemployment rate is 6% or higher. This rule is designed to prioritize local hiring where unemployment is high. Exceptions for critical shortages. Industries like healthcare and construction, which face chronic labor shortages, are exempt from this rule. This ensures that essential services are not disrupted, even in areas with higher unemployment. Changes taking effect on November 8, 2024. For increased wage threshold effect on November 8, 2024, 20% increase in wage threshold. The wage threshold for determining whether a position falls under the high wage or low wage stream will increase by 20%. This will affect the classification of job offers, meaning some positions previously classified as low wage will now require employers to apply through the high wage stream, potentially increasing the costs and requirements for businesses. 5. Business legitimacy requirements effective October 28, 2024. Stricter proof of legitimacy. Employers can no longer rely on attestations from lawyers or accountants to verify their business legitimacy. Instead, they must provide alternative forms of documentation to prove they are legitimate and capable of hiring TFWs. This change is designed to prevent fraudulent use of the TFW program. These reforms aim to safeguard the Canadian labor market while maintaining limited access to foreign workers, ensuring that Canadian workers are given priority, and reducing misuse of the TFW program. Here are additional key points and considerations related to Canada's Temporary Foreign Worker TFW program, based on recent updates and the November 2024 changes. 6. Enhanced LMIA processing and employer accountability. Stricter LMIA processing. Starting in 2024, there will be enhanced oversight for labor market impact assessments LMIAs in high-risk sectors. Employers applying for an LMIA will face increased scrutiny, particularly in industries prone to higher misuse or fraud of the TFW program, such as hospitality and agriculture. This aims to ensure that Canadian workers are given priority and that employers adhere to strict conditions. 7. Employer inspections and penalties. The government has ramped up its employer inspections, Employers found to violate TFW program conditions such as providing unsafe working conditions or misreporting hiring practices face more severe fines and penalties, including potential bans from using the program for up to 10 years. In the 2023 to 2024 fiscal year, penalties increased by 36% compared to the previous year. 8. Sector-specific considerations. Agriculture and fisheries. The agriculture and fish and seafood processing industries will continue to have their own distinct TFW stream, reflecting the critical need for labor in these sectors. These industries benefit from longer permit durations and fewer restrictions than other sectors, ensuring stability in rural and primary industries. New wage floor consideration for critical industries. A wage floor, or minimum salary, will be applied to industries experiencing acute shortages. This is part of a broader effort to maintain fair wages for temporary workers and ensure they are not exploited, while keeping positions attractive to Canadians. 9. Integrity and anti-fraud measures. Combating misuse and fraud. Canada has strengthened its fraud prevention measures, particularly in industries with a history of TFW misuse. The government is cracking down on employers who use the program to avoid hiring Canadian workers or who mistreat foreign workers. These measures include increased audits and tougher penalties for employers who do not comply with program requirements. 10. Worker protections. There is a greater focus on ensuring the safety and well-being of TFWs. Employers are required to provide safe working conditions, fair wages, and must not charge recruitment fees to workers. Workers now have better access to reporting tools to lodge complaints or report mistreatment. 11. Dual intent applications. Dual intent workers. Workers under the dual intent stream, who plan to transition from temporary foreign workers to permanent residents, are now subject to more stringent guidelines. Employers must meet tighter criteria to hire these workers, ensuring that they comply with immigration rules and don't misuse the program. 12. Impact on employers. Fee increases for LMIA applications. Employers may face higher fees for submitting LMIA applications, as the government seeks to cover the costs of increased regulatory oversight and processing. Employer eligibility. New rules may limit employer eligibility based on factors like years of operation, labor practices, and compliance history. Businesses with a history of layoffs or non-compliance could be restricted from using the TFW program. These reforms reflect Canada's intent to balance labor market needs with protecting the rights of Canadian workers and ensuring the fair treatment of temporary foreign workers. Employers are encouraged to prioritize local hiring and must meet stricter conditions to use the program. That's it for today's update. If you have any questions or need more advice on applying to Canadian work permit, leave a comment below or check out our other videos on navigating to life in Canada. Don't forget to subscribe to Canada Life for more tips on studying, living, and working in Canada. See you next time.